Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, so this is just going to be a quick little check-in for twin flames and soulmates. I just finished the last pick a pile that was on the survey for all of you, and I know not everybody is interested in that, but it is for those who are not in contact as well. You can find out what to expect when they come back, okay? It can help you to navigate through that so that you don't repeat an old cycle. But this is going to be just a check-in with the energies today. I know there's been a lot of energies shifting and a lot of people going through stuff. Some people have already had contact from their counterparts, and so you may be wondering like what to expect and all of that for your own self. So no matter where you're at in the journey, these messages can assist you. So I'm going to start off with Divine Masculine's headspace just to see what he may be feeling like, or thinking about rather. And I have the Sea Puppy, which is the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands. So I feel like this Divine Masculine is actually at a place of trying to decide how to make his offer. So the Knight of Cups is somebody that wants to offer something. They have some sort of offer in regards to love to give. But I feel like this masculine is kind of trying to decide how to do it, and for some of them, I'm just going to be honest, they may be trying to decide who to offer it to. There could be somebody else in their life that they feel more comfortable with because it's not such an intense connection, so they may want to stay in their comfort zone. But I feel like a lot of them are being pushed at this time to take a new direction, to go down a new road, because that karmic stuff is being cleared. So if you have somebody in a karmic connection, I feel like they're trying to make the decision on how to break out of that to come bring you the offer of love that they have inside of their cup. And for others who do not have a third party or karmic situation, I feel like they're just trying to decide how to go about it. And in either way, I feel like this person, you know, they're trying to decide, you know, how do I get away from this and how do I come towards you? But they're also trying to figure out, all of them are trying to figure out how to approach you in the appropriate way. They're thinking about this. Then we have the Nine of Sea, which is the Nine of Cups. So they want to be happy. When they think about you, you make them happy. All right. And I feel like that's why they're struggling to make this decision, because they want to be happy. They want to present you something. But I feel like they are fearful that you're not going to receive it. So I have the Earth Guardian, who I believe is the King of Pentacles. And I feel that this masculine that I'm tuning into has really worked on their value and worth. So they're not coming at you like a Casanova. They're not coming at you as the knight anymore. They've actually gone through a process of healing, and I feel like there's actually something stable within that cup, but they want to offer it to you romantically. So it could trigger some of you into a place of fear of like, you know, are they just coming for romance? But I feel like they're really having a hard time deciding on how to approach you, because they're picking up on that. They know that if they come to you in a certain way, you're going to reject them, and then they're not going to be able to have their happiness with you. But this masculine feels like they've really tried to create a stable place for themselves and a stable place to come from for when they make this decision to come towards you. The Chariot also fell, and on the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. So I feel like pretty soon this person's gonna make their way to you. They're gonna make their decision, and they're gonna choose to come forward. So the Lovers is sometimes decisions or choices in regards to love. So again, we're getting this element that they're trying to make that decision on how to release themselves from karmic stuff and how to choose their lover. All right. And they're also trying to make the decision on how are they going to approach you in a way that shows your value and worth, but is also romantic without triggering old wounds. But I feel like this is coming quickly. Like they want to do this. Actually, the Earth Guardian may be something different, because now I'm seeing the Earth Alpha Male, which is the King of Pentacles. So this is the King of Pentacles. The Earth Guardian, I'm not sure who the Earth Guardian is. I got to look it up real quick, so give me 1 second, because I want to know who the Earth Guardian is. Earth Guardian, please. Is he one of these? Let me go to the earth. Sorry. I'm not recording on my regular thing, or I would have, whatchamacallit, paused, but I'm on my, YouTube has a thing available to me now where I can just record here and then post it, which makes it a lot easier. Alright, so let me see. Alright, so this is the page. So that's the Page of Pentacles. So again, this person has something to offer you. They want to offer you something stable. And they have done the work. So I was picking up on the King of Pentacles energy, which they have embodied. But they also have something to offer you. They have the Page... Oh, what is the Sea Puppy? Okay, they have the Page of Pentacles, which is an offer. The Sea Puppy is an offer. So they have a romantic offer and they have a stable offer. Because they have done their work, they have come into this King of Pentacles energy. So this is what they're thinking about, is how am I going to, go to this new direction? How am I going to get back into my happiness? I want to choose my lover and I want to do it quickly. I want to release myself from the past, and I have this beautiful romantic offer to give to this person with stability connected to it, because I now know my value and my worth. But they're just trying to figure out how to go about doing that. And on the bottom now I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. So again, they want a new beginning, but it's centered out of value and worth. So let's see how they're feeling. We have the Four of Sea. So this is the Four of Cups. This person feels like they're missing out on love. They're missing out on something from you, from this connection. And I feel like for some of you, you may have walked away. For others of you, you still could be waiting on this person to come back. But they're also now mirroring that feeling of missing out on you. Oh, and there's the Four of Wands. So they feel like they want to unite. They want to have balance. They want to, again, with that King of Pentacles energy, they want something solid and stable with you. They don't want you to be gone anymore. And I feel like some of them could have gone through the dark night of the soul or the depression, which has shown up in that last reading that I did, that a lot of masculines are coming out of that energy, coming out of the dark night of the soul, coming out of this place of reflection and depression to come towards their feminine. And, I feel like a lot of them are feeling this, like they want to come out of the darkness. They want to come out of the isolation. They want to come out of this energy of missing out on their queen or their empress. They want to have, a balanced connection with you again. They want to take the leap of faith as the Fool. They want to go into this new direction with you, and they're feeling like you're their alpha female. You're the Queen of Wands. You're passionate, you're sexy, you're beautiful, and that's why they have that passion towards you. That's why they, I feel like, are showing a mixture of, that Knight of Cups, that romantic thing that they feel towards you, but they also have value on you. It's not just about that. It's about building a partnership together. The Three of Pentacles is about partnership. So they work together to, have this be built in a solid way. They want to work with this Queen of Wands who's passionate and sexy, who's a go-getter. She knows what she wants in life. And you guys likely share very similar views and values, and you probably share similar desires. Like some of you may want to have children, or some of you may want to work on, traveling the world. And there's just all different ways of being. But I feel like the two of you are very balanced in that way, where you both desire the same things. And this person's starting to realize that they're missing out by not having you there, because the other people that they may have connected with on their journey did not have those same things. I feel like this person may have looked for you in other places and realized you didn't exist in other places. And so now they're really missing you and wanting to come out of the isolation to take that leap of faith back into union with you. And I am seeing the Sky Alpha female here. So some of you did cut this person out, and we're in the Queen of Swords energy, and I think that helped them to realize what they were missing after. Because some of you, they felt like you were going to wait forever, or that you would always be there. And I feel like when you took yourself out of the mix or out of the energy connected to this person, they started to have this happen where they realized what they were missing. They're having a hard time finding other people that bring that balance of desire, or bring that sexiness that you have, or bring that like, let's work together to build something. So this person does want to come back into your life, and I think that they've acquired some wisdom and knowledge while they were in that place of reflection, because this is the Hierophant. I think they now know that this is another level commitment that you can't just kind of cut off and forget about. So let's see what type of actions this person is going to take. We have Fire Guardian. So this is the Page of Wands. So I feel like this person is going to get a little creative in their approach. So however they've approached you in the past, they may come in a new way. So if they've only called you at night when they, maybe had a few drinks, or they only came around through text messages or whatever, I feel like it's going to be different. They're going to get creative in their approach because they know that they can't come back like they did in the past, because that will repeat the process that you've already been through. So they may ask you on a date, or they may call you instead of texting you, or they may show up where you are. I feel like some of you may even have serendipitous meetings happen, but this person is definitely going to take that leap of faith, and they're going to be different and creative how they do it. With the Six of Wands on the bottom here, I feel like you're definitely going to have victory with this person. I'm sorry the camera's set up weird. I don't know why it's like I'm having a hard time getting the pictures in front of it, but they want victory with you. So I do feel like they're going to come in a new creative way that actually makes you feel good. You're not going to have those fears triggered in you. So if somebody approaches you and it's a very similar way that they've approached in the past, I would be hesitant to go into it. But if this person comes to you and you can feel and sense that shift within them, you feel them coming towards you in a new balanced way where they're wanting victory, know that it's safe for you to go, and it's safe for you to connect with this person. We have the King of Wands, so that if you dealt with somebody who was in the Knight of Wands energy in the past, I feel like their passion for you has grown, and they're now going to come to in a more healthy way. They're not going to just be there for the passion and then their fire burns out. Their fire has been ignited to the fullest part. You see all this fire here. They are very passionate about you, and they want victory with you. They want to take that leap of faith. Some of them feel that you have a lot of options, though, with the Seven of Cups coming through, and some of them could have other options as well, but I feel like they're looking across all these options like, I don't want these options. Like I was saying, within their feelings, that everybody else that they've connected with, they've realized that they were looking for you this whole time, and that they weren't finding you in anybody else, so they started to feel like they were missing out on you, and I think that's ignited that passion, that desire to come forward in a new way so that they can, eliminate the other options that you may be having at this time, because I really feel that they may be nervous about that. And I think it was triggered by the fact that some of you walked away. This is the Eight of Cups. Or they may be fearful that they walked away from you, and so now you're exploring other options because maybe they took too long, or they left you when you needed them. And so I do feel that there's a lot of fears surrounding multiple parties. And that could be on your side too. You could be fearful that this person walked away and is seeing so many other people. And I really feel more so that this person, if they did that, have now figured out that, nobody else really compares to you, and they don't want you to be gone because they want to have their Ten of Cups. So there is a big potential here for some of you to have contact and to get into union pretty soon. Let me see if I can get you any other message to give you like a, let's see what they want to say really quickly. How could you still love me after all I've done? And your beauty still moves me. So again, this person is very passionate about you right now. They're seeing you in that Queen of Wands energy, very sexy. And for some of them, I think they like that you were able to embody that Queen of Swords energy and cut out the bullshit. I feel like in the past you kind of let things happen and let things slide, and it wasn't as attractive as it was when you decided to put an end to that. But they find you very beautiful, but they're also like questioning, like, how could this person still want to hear from me? And I think that's part of that crossroads that they're at, is like, how do I come out of this now? But they are saying, I'm a better person because of you. So you've triggered that change in them when they realized that they love you and they want to be with you, but some of them are afraid that you'll reject them, okay? So just be mindful of that energy that you may be rippling out so that you don't have an issue. This one says maybe we're just too different. So I feel like they're in that place of fear that you may have met somebody else, or that, something else is going on for you and that you may not want them anymore. They're in these fears. So don't, this is what they're thinking. This is what they're saying. Like, maybe we're just too different. Maybe they're going to reject me, but I love you and I'm a better person because of you. And again, it's like, how could you love? They feel guilty for things that they've done. They feel badly for the way that they treated treated you, and so now they're afraid that you're going to reject them, or that you're going to think that they're not the one, that you have all these other options that are a better fit for you and that haven't hurt you, but they still find you beautiful, they still love you, and they do equate you to their change and their transformation in their life. They feel like a better person because of you, and they miss you regardless of the way things seem. So whatever is going on in their life, you know, if you're seeing things that they're doing, or you're connected through friends or social media, you know, whatever is being portrayed, I feel like you're at the core of their heart. Like, they're thinking about you all the time. They're wondering where you are, what's going on. No other compares to you. So all of the things that they're connecting with, all the people that you may see them with, they know that nobody else compares to you, and we will be together again. So they have that core thing inside of them. They want to come back towards you, but they're fearful, okay? They need to get through those fears, but I feel like they're going to get through it pretty soon, okay? I feel like they're just kind of figuring out how to come back home, you know? You feel like home to me. So they want to know how to get there, and I feel like they're at that crossroads right now, trying to figure it out so they can navigate back. But they do feel safe in the silence because there's no rejection in the silence. There's no fears being triggered in the silence. Let me get you a message from the wolf spirit really quickly. Let's see what they're showing up as. This energy, the hummingbird, be here now. So this is that energy, this little tiny hummingbird. You know, they're not built for flight, but they make it through the most impossible journey. They have the strength. They connect to the solar plexus. So your masculine's finding that power to be there now, to get there. They're going to make their choice. And then we have the eagle, which is all about seeing from a new perspective. And it says spirit has your back. So I feel like you need to just trust that spirit is helping you and assisting you in this connection. And you guys will get back together again. This person will find their way to you. And then we have electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. So I feel like you guys are going to start like channeling and healing and really stepping into your divine role when you come back together and into your truth, okay? They need to bring the ideas that they're having to life. And 24 adds up to 6, which is the number of the lovers. It connects with past lives. So I really feel that they're getting their stuff together to make these changes so they can come towards you for the unconditional love that you've had for them all along. They're ready to, come back into their truth, and they've learned from the past. The elephant spirit learned from the past. They're finding strength to get that creative energy to come towards you. They've learned what doesn't work. They know that they need to bring these new ideas to life. They're seeing this from a different perspective than they have in the past. They're finding the strength to overcome those fears of being rejected and left out. And they're starting to see the big picture now. They're up in this higher perspective, and if you add up to 29, that's 11. So this person is seeing things differently, and they are going to come towards you once they acquire all the strength of the hummingbird to speak their truth. Because right now they're feeling safe in the silence because there's no rejection there, but their ideas will come to life when they really allow themselves to kind of just let go of the past. And I feel like you need to let go too of any outcome, all right? With the groundhog, it says time to let go. So let go of thinking about this. Let go of wondering how it's going to be, when it's going to be. It's going to be when you least expect it because the foundation has been built. So just let spirit be the guide that you need at this time, and just know that things are coming together for you. This little last message here is number 27, the fox spirit. Think on your feet. This can be kind of that tricky energy. So again, there's some of you out there that want to be mindful. If they're not coming back differently, then do not engage and go, because you're going to have a repeat of a past cycle. But that's what we go through, okay? But you have to break the cycle. And when you break that cycle, you'll be the next one to connect with this energy where they come back correct. So you have to be empowered. You have to say no to the trickster energy. Don't go back into old things just because you saw a reading where they say they're coming back and they're coming back better. You know them better than anyone else. So you need to know your value and worth to say, you know what, this doesn't feel right. I love you, but I know better than to go back into this cycle, because you don't want to repeat the past. But for a majority of you, I do feel like you've already had your contact, or you're going to be getting it really soon. And for others of you, they just need to get over that fear, and then you're going to get your contact. And for a couple of you, you may get contact that is a repeat of the past. It's like a test for you to pass, okay? So make sure that you're thinking, you're feeling, you're trusting your intuition, and you're doing what you need to do. All right, so I think I will do a little extended on this to find out, what the final outcome may be, any advice from Spirit that you may need at this time, what's going on for any karmic stuff that they have, and I will post that in the link below. So thank you very much. In Mune, namaste.